Hello. Are you looking for an easy way of parking? This video is going to show you another parking method, which utilizes the principle of turning circle of a vehicle. I am sure understanding the turning behavior characteristic must be very helpful for you to learn how to park. Even skilled drivers will catch something new of correct parking methods after watching this video. This video was made with a same reduction scale in proportion to the actual sizes of the parking spaces, roads and vehicles. And the minimum turning radius used in this video is 18.5 feet for a medium-sized car. You can see there are many turning circles, which are the trajectories made by the wheels passing while the car is turning. Before start to learn the parking maneuvers, let me show you what the minimum turning circles are, and what important things are to learn how to park. Based on this, you will understand the turning behavior of cars. Let's see. A car is rotating. 4 circles made by 4 wheels have a same center at one point. The center of the circles exists at the point where the extension line of the rear wheel axle and the center lines of the front wheels meet. As you turn the steering wheel, the angles of the front wheels change and the wheel center lines move, making the circles smaller or larger. When you turn the steering wheel all the way, the turning circles become the smallest. The minimum turning circle is defined as the trajectory circle by the outer front wheel when you turn the steering wheel all the way. Here, it's the blue circle. Car manufacturers submit the minimum turning radius value in order to get type approval for a new vehicle. You can find the minimum turning radius of your car from the manufacturer website. When moving backwards, the trajectories are the same as when moving forward. It means, to turn right, you have to turn the steering wheel to the right, either backwards or forwards. 4 circles vary depending on the steering angle and the dimensions of wheelbase and tread. When you turn the steering wheel, you see the center point of the circles moves along the extension line of the rear axle. Here, the most important thing we need to know from this video is the center of rotation exists on the extension line of the rear wheel axle. This means, when you move your car, such as parking or turning, you should always consider the position based on the rear wheels. Now, back here. Let's look at parallel parking in detail step by step. We are going to park in the right parking spot, so we will focus on the right rear wheel when turning. Get close to the side of the car in front of the parking spot you want to park, and stop 20 inches further ahead. Turn the steering wheel to the right all the way. Then, the minimum turning circle appears based on the right rear wheel. Slowly turn your car in reverse and stop when the center of the vehicle behind you is visible through the left side mirror. Return the steering wheel and slowly move backwards straight. Stop when the right rear wheel is about 20 inches from the curb. Turn the steering wheel to the left all the way. Then, the minimum turning circle appears based on the right rear wheel. Slowly turn your car in reverse till your car is parallel to the curb, making sure that your car doesn't hit the car in front or behind you or the curb. And complete your parallel parking. During the parking process, on the basis of the right rear wheel, 2 minimum turning circles and a straight line tangent thereto were utilized. Since the steering wheel is turned all the way, the right rear wheel cannot go further inward than this boundary. If there is more space available in the front and rear of the car, as a tolerance, this is the green zone the tangent line of rear wheels can go to. Since it can be seen graphically by utilizing the principle of rotation in this way, we can see how narrow the tolerance is given and also where the green zone is in some shape. If there is no space available in the front and rear of the car, as the worst case, there is no green zone and very tight tolerance the tangent line of rear wheels can go to. The right rear wheel must only follow this red line. Otherwise, you will have to go back and forth several times. Let me briefly summarize the parallel parking maneuver. 1. Get close to the side of the car in front, and stop 20 inches further ahead. 2. Turn the steering wheel to the right all the way, and turn your car in reverse till the center of the car behind you is visible through the left side mirror. 3. Move backwards straight till the right rear wheel is about 20 inches from the curb. 4. Turn the steering wheel to the left all the way, and turn your vehicle till your car is parallel to the curb. Make sure that your car doesn't hit other cars. 5. Complete parking in the middle of the parking space. Now, this video is going to show the forward entry parallel parking maneuver, which requires a little more skill. This method is to give a way for the other cars behind you to pass by without stopping the traffic. It's no use putting your car into a corner when entering a parking space. It has to be back out. The important thing is to put the right rear wheel into the green zone with its tangent line together. Let me show you it again. This time, stand parallel to the parking space, not towards the corner. When the vehicle behind you passes by, it advances and tilts at an angle of about 40 degrees to put the right rear wheel into the green zone. It is over the next lane. You should make sure if there is no vehicle coming. Reverse so that the right rear wheel and the tangent line come into the green zone. Then turn the steering wheel to the left to rotate. Make sure your car doesn't hit other cars and the curb. And complete parallel parking. If you don't want to cross the next lane, you have to find another way to get the right rear wheel into the green zone. There are many ways. This video is going to show you a case. After turning your car about 18 degrees, and move forward, then turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, and back up. Then, the right rear wheel enters the green zone. The following steps are the same as the previous ones seen before. In a situation where there is a lot of traffic on the road, in order to place the right rear wheel in the green zone, it must be moved in the lateral direction within a given space. Let's see how to move the car laterally, which is a very informative tip for novice drivers. Let me show you step by step in detail. It is going to move to this direction. Turn to right. Turn to left. At the end, it should be perpendicular. Turn to right, and backward. Turn to left. At the midpoint, you must turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction. So, at the end, it should be perpendicular. Otherwise, you'll keep going back and forth in the same place. Let's continue to see. It proceeds repeatedly in an S shape, and at both ends, the car must be perpendicular to the direction of movement. It moves little by little laterally. If you don't make an S shape, you'll keep going back and forth in the same place. At last, the right rear wheel entered the green zone. We will be able to complete parking soon. So far, we have understood the behavioral characteristics based on the rotation principle of the vehicle. And utilizing this, we have learned the formula for parallel parking and where the red zone and green zone are. Also, we learned the basic maneuvers of lateral movement and various parallel parking methods. In the next video, I will show comparisons and green zones of forward parking and reverse parking of 90-degree parking, U-turn, slalom driving, roundabout traffic, when or where to release the steering wheel after turning right, and so on. I truly hope that this video was indeed helpful for you, and if that's the case, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for other upcoming videos. Thank you so much and have fun driving.